Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me back from our YouTube video. So today we got a little bit longer video. It's not meant to be too terribly long, but if you read the title, which I'm guessing that's why you're here, it's called How to Get Diamond Camo in Black Ops 4 Fast. And trust me, I got it pretty fast. So to give you a little example of how fast I got it last Friday, October 19th, I think it was. Then that Tuesday is when I got the game, so it took me about a solid 3 to 4 days to actually get the diamond camo. So it's not too terribly hard, and it's not that. It just requires a lot of grinding. So I'm gonna make this into 3 parts for the video. There's gonna be the first part, which is me just going straight into how to get it super fast, so I can get straight to the point and not bored y'all. Then the class I use, so y'all could help with the class making. Then all the stuff you have to look out for. So, getting straight into it, what you have to do is, if you look at the ARs or whatever gun you're using, I think the only ones that are different are like the rocket launchers, the shotguns, and like the knife. I'm pretty sure most of them are just get 100 headshots, which seems pretty easy, but it's a fun one to do. So, to get 100 headshots, it's not going to be too difficult. So basically, the best playlist or the best mode you want to play is Kill Confirmed on hardcore. I say Kill Confirmed because it can rank you up the fastest, and if you're getting diamond, might as well just rank up so you have a high rank while having diamond. So there's gonna be that. It doesn't really matter what you play, just try hardcore, because in hardcore it's a one-shot hit anywhere, sometimes 2, but depending on your weapon. So all you gotta do is really aim for the head and shoot them, and it's gonna be a one-shot kill instead of a core playlist where it'll take a couple shots. So hardcore is definitely gonna be the way to go with going with that. It's gonna get you shots very easily, and it'll take about a solid 5 to 6 hours, maybe a little less if you're faster than I am at actually getting the 100 headshots, but you can do it. Then after you get the headshots, there's some easy ones and there's some hard ones. The hardest one for me probably was either I'm gonna say get the long shots, because with the ARs, long shots are extremely long. Like, I would shoot someone across the map on firing range and it didn't count. So long shots are one of the hard ones. If you're doing long shots, the best maps you could do is firing range and what is it called? The one that looks like Far Cry 5 that is with the church and it's in the woods. I can't remember the name. I think it starts with an M. But those are the 2 best maps. And on your setup, for firing range, you want to go over by the bathrooms, over by the north side. There's going to be like a little place where it's just bathrooms. And you're going to want to sit on the outside wall of that and just peek down towards the little office area in the south side. And then when you hit down there, it should be considered a long shot, and that'll get you done quick. Then on the church looking map that reminds me a lot of Far Cry, you want to go to the spawn of the south side, which is over by a couple of trucks and I think a helicopter next to like the river or the bridge. And you're going to want to get next to one of the far cars, then peek down all the way to where you can see the church. And a lot of people cross there, and if you could hit someone from there, that would count as a long shot too. So yeah, those are going to be the best places for long shots. Then the rest are pretty easy. It's get 5 kills with the gun 5 times. So that just takes some going off on kids, being a sweaty tryhard. Then it's get 50 kills with no attachments, which can sometimes be a little B word, but usually it's okay. Then get 50 kills with 5 attachments. That's usually okay because you have all the attachments. The only things you don't have are perks and tactical, I think it's called, which is like the stem shot or like the acoustic sensor. So those are gonna be the main ones. Then there's the penthouse one, which I think looks the coolest out of all of them, which is get 2 rapid kills 5 times. And if you're in hardcore mode and there's 2 people and you shoot both of them twice, it should be fine. I get it in like 1 game usually. So there's that one. Then there's one more, I believe, which I can't remember at the moment, but it's not that hard. The hardest one is definitely just getting 10 long shots. Then once you get that, you get gold, which looks pretty cool, and it has the secret camos if you know about it. So then you just have to do it with the rest. So, you know, there's 5, or I think there's 5 ARs and that. So you just do that. Then once you get diamond, your quest has been finished. Maybe you'll go for dark matter. I'm still deciding on it, but if you don't know, with diamond camo, not only does it look like the Black Ops 2 diamond, where it's really, really bright and loud in your face with the gold and the white diamonds, but there's actually a thing where if you go on a 30 kill streak, it will become a rainbow. So like it'll be black with rainbows just pulsating through it like an animation. But as you'll notice in my gameplays eventually, I think it already happened once, if you get a 5 kill streak, your diamonds will turn pink. 10 kill streak, it'll be blue. 15, I think it's green. Then it just keeps going on. I know there's red. Then it just hits rainbow. So there's some secret stuff going with it, and I think that's one of the coolest things Black Ops 4 did. So yeah, that's basically the fastest way to get diamond. Just play hardcore LAR, aim for the head. Those 2 maps I said to get long shots, those are the easiest. And if you do that, you should have diamond by the end of the week if you just grind really long. Now, going into my class that I use for getting diamond, it wasn't that much for hardcore. I used normal. I had 3 attachments and usually 1 sight, unless for like the ICR, where I prefer iron sights just because it works for some reason. Then for my my perks, I use perk 1 with scavenger because you will run out of ammo pretty fast, so just pick up ammo like that. Then my second one was lightweight, which I'm not exactly sure why I used it, but it gets you around faster and you don't take fall damage, so if you're far from a great height, you won't die in hardcore, so that's one of them. Then the third one I use is Team Link. I use this because, as you see in the gameplay, your team will glow up blue, or yeah, blue, through the walls, and you'll see them, so you don't accidentally shoot them, because you can kill your teammates in hardcore. I'm not gonna lie, I've done it a couple times, and you will too. So I really recommend Team Link, so you're not getting kicked 24/7 from killing your teammates, and that should help you. And then for the gear, I use a stem shot. I don't know why, because it's hardcore, and there's sometimes where they hit me once and I still have health left that I can do it, but most times it doesn't work. The other ones you could use, which is the equipment charge, which just gives you your specialist power faster. So for me, I use recon because I'm not a pussy, and it just makes it where I get vision pulls faster. Then there's cosmic device, which just makes score streaks easier to get. It just lowers how much you need. Then there's body armor. Do not use body armor because it just explains a lot about you. You should know my opinions on body armor by now. Then there's acoustic sensor, which is basically like I forget what it's called. Like, it was something on Black Ops 3 where it would show like a red line of where your enemies are, and it would like point you to the direction of where they are. It's basically like that, just on drugs. So that could work, but I don't recommend for hardcore because it's really like you don't use the map for that much on hardcore. If you only do it, you use it for like a UAV or something, so you kind of need the map for it, so I don't really recommend it for hardcore that much. The best one I would use is the equipment charge or the stem shot, actually, because I probably use the stem shot quite a lot. So yeah, there's that. That was all I used for my class. I didn't use any secondary. For my perks, or my wild card, sorry, I just used the primary attachment 1, 2, and 3. And you're gonna have to get, so actually to get gold, you're gonna have to be a level 32, so you get the 5th attachment card, so you can put the 5th attachment on your weapon. So that is another thing, you will have to be 32, but you can still get it done before that. So that's about it. Then going into this last part that I have, it's basically all the things you gotta worry about. So there's a couple of things, a lot of things that you should worry about when doing this. So if you're still here, this is just everything you gotta worry about when actually playing the game. So the main thing is that the servers now are pretty interesting, and they're not the greatest anymore because they downgraded them. So it's gonna be hard to see. Most of the times you won't notice it, but sometimes you definitely will. Another thing, the main thing to me is the hitbox. The hitbox is absolutely terrible in this game. Like, I usually never really even notice the hitbox being that bad, but I could visibly notice how bad it is in this game. So you're gonna have to get used to getting killed by a lot of BS and not getting kills when your target or your sights are clearly on him. It's gonna happen. You're just gonna have to get used to it. So there's that. Then another one is that there's some trolls on hardcore, because hardcore is the trolling one. There's the people that just kill their teammates and just get kicked. Then there's the people that would be wearing or be using the serif that has the attack employment, which makes it where your team could deploy there and they'll troll you like on firing range. They usually put it up in tower and just leave it there to troll everyone. It's really annoying, but it happens. Then you're gonna have to worry about you killing teammates. Sorry, it's going to happen. Trust me. The best thing you could do is just try and not do as much, or as I said, use team links so you could see your actual team. And one thing, this is also a big one that was a pretty big thing for me, anger management. Yes, you heard that right. So if your luck is about as good as mine, you're gonna get the absolutely worst teammates you've ever seen in your life. It get paired with like prestige 5s, like sweaty tryhards. Because if you don't know, in this game, if you're not a sweaty tryhard, you're lying. Everyone's a sweaty tryhard in this game. They will go off on you just to do it. I don't even know why they do it, but they will. So anger management is gonna be a big one because you're gonna get pissed off real easily, like I did. And you're probably gonna leave a lot of games because either it puts you in a game that you're losing like 20 to 15, you just rather take the L and not have any deaths or anything that to go to your win or your KD ratio. So your KD ratio and your win-loss ratio is pretty much gonna go down the shitter for this one. So the only thing I could really keep was my KD ratio with like I think 1,000 more kills than deaths. But my win-loss ratio, I had like 200 more wins and losses, but that just went down the shitter, and now I have like 20 more losses than wins. So you're gonna have to get used to rage quitting a lot and not throwing your controller, because trust me, you will get pissed off on this grind. But you know, that's what Diamond's meant to do. It's meant to piss you off and see who can really do it. So basically that's all that will happen. It's not too terribly bad. You should be able to do it. Keep in mind that I did it in under a week, and I have school, and I have other stuff to do, so I got it done. You should be able to get it done. If you grinded during double XP, you should be fine. So Diamond is not too terrible, and it's not that bad, but I just want to let you guys have a video from me, someone who actually did the grind. So if you're on the grind, you know what's up. Then maybe, just maybe, we'll go for dark matter, but you never know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and YouTube, I will see you next time. Goodbye now.
We've taken control.